Yo, you see the little thing we're going with Jayden Smith over there in Manchester. I don't know if people pay attention to this thing and take it serious for what it is differently still. But you see that what you see going with Jayden differently still. It never happen. Jayden never get hurt. See? Jayden never get hurt. I wonder if you don't realize the destruction start from Manchester. Before the hurricane land in a bridging, and Manchester, the waters start to run from it. Me I see videos where water mash up road I come down where people I say them never see water run in a them the place there. Me nah say things not change and how them structure certain things and all kind of different things not happen. But it a tell me something. Me don't know if it a tell anybody else anything. But you see the wickedness what take over with people them and the wickedness what reach Jayden, we don't know for sure what exactly happened. But we know say some wickedness happened to the youth. It make the universe cry. It make Jamaica ball out. You see if you start to live by one certain kind of levels, a whole heap of vibration come to you. The universe speak to you. Cause me I go through a little thing from where the you know. Trust me. If Auntie Pauline went sit down right beside me, she would then tell you say a true. If my wife went sit down right beside me right now, she would tell you say a true. But me just feel one energy like me I say something bad go happen. And me glad me express it to them, you know. Cause me express it to my wife, me express it to Auntie Pauline. Me I tell her say me feel like say something go happen. Me just get a feeling that like you go get one bad news differently still. And then few weeks, me I talk about few weeks, probably a couple days after we are hear about the hurricane and the development of the hurricane and then kind of sitting there. Yes, massive. Blessed love and welcome to the channel. We do hope that everyone is out here doing well. Wants the heart of love and respect to each and every one of the item. Wants much love and strength and blessings. Give thanks to all of the people who, you understand, subscribe to the channel. Click the like button. Subscribe to the channel. All of them nice things. They want to give thanks. You see it? As me always say, gratitude is a must and we don't take nothing for granted. So, you don't know. Every little effort what the item put in, it is valued and respected, you see it? So, we're there again for another reason, you see it? And we are going to hold a little talk with the item, you see me? Because we see a lot of things been happening. We see a whole heap of changes and we want to talk about them, you see it? And we want to just, you understand, just remind the people them say, you understand? Them have a saying say, sometime we have to destroy for rebuild. And the only way from down is up. So I want to send strength and blessings to everybody upon the island of Jamaica, you see it? We want to just tell them to just stay positive, stay resilient, and we go rise. See? But we need for all of the reasoning still, you see it? Because over the years, over the past couple of years differently still. I don't know if much of the item pay attention to the things them would have gone around with still on the island. How we behave. The kind of things them we participate in. And all of them things, you see it. No, man is not a religious person, you know. But me spiritual. Me believe in a spirituality. See? And as a human being, as a man, as a person, we have different layers. You see? I don't know if the item pay attention to a lot of signs and symbols around the item, see? But the Chinese them have a symbol with a black and white symbol in a circle with one side it shaped like a S in the middle and it then a circle. Then call it the Yin and Yang. And if most of the item go to church and them kind of thing there, you will see the layouts on tiles in the church, especially some of the Catholic or Baptist church, them you will see a layout of black and white tiles. You understand? Them things there are symbols where send message. You see me I say, and it talk about the balance, the dark and the light, the positive and the negative. You understand? So as me say differently still, as human being we have different layers, so we are both spiritual and physical beings. Seeing? So with spiritual side connect with nature. And in a nature, as me said, there's a balance. You have the dark side and you have the positive, the light, the black and the white, the negative and the positive. You understand? It's just the duality within life differently still. You see, Jamaica is a special place on earth. Whether we want to believe it or not. The activities, it presents itself in front of our face through influence. You see me I say? Jamaica one of the smallest country on the planet, but it have one of the biggest impact on the globe in terms of culture, sports, music, all of them things, the food, you understand, language, the way how people behave and them kind of thing there. You see it? So it bring one serious kind of influence on the world. See? Jamaica use its music and the positive energy and the positive vibration to make changes across the world. You see me I say? In a apartheid time in South Africa, the music from Jamaica play one integral role in changing what was happening in South Africa. And it have that global impact there on world culture. See? But over the past few years differently still, we notice the paradigm kind of shift. Things change in how we operate, in how we behave, in how we socialize. See? I'm not going to blame TikTok per se for the activity or the change. But we see a lot of things display in a TikTok what never used to happen in our culture differently still. And we have to pay close attention. Remember, we are talking about nature, you know. We are talking about the spiritual things what we talk. You understand? The things what we put out in the atmosphere. The reality what we create with influence, words, expectations, all of them kind of things. We see a lot of negativity being portrayed across the social media coming from Jamaica. Jamaica was this positive place where the world looked to for certain kind of inspiration. I remember one time people like Sizzla and Capleton, Luciano. You remember the wave of Rasta music, the reggae music vibration there, what was happening one time. One time it come like the music used to switch because we have to pay attention and be realistic with what we see around us, you know. Seeing? You see dancehall music and reggae music, it a play God and devil. The negative and the positive. Seeing? One time, the powers that be used to balance the thing. We used to hear a lot of slackness one time. And the slackness and the badness used to run one segment of the era. And then afterwards, you hear the spiritual side rise up. You hear the Christian music of the positive energy there and the strong influence there and all of them things there. You hear the Rasta music of the positive energy and the positive influence there. All of them nice things there. Seeing? So there was a balance. But we notice the balance change. And the negativity is the part that was promoted and influenced. See? To the point where we hear the artists them just depend this darkness differently still. See? And the darkness what take over the place, as me say, we are both spiritual and physical. So the darkness a come through influence, it a come through the activities, it a come through how we operate, the things and what we do, how we deal with one another. If you notice, there was a spike in murder. There's a spike in unaliving. See? From both sides. From the police them side, because the police them have to get extra ruthless in a how them a do them thing for curtail what was happening. You see? And the influence from that negative energy there, it become a social conversation. We see the rise of the crime vlogs in Jamaica. And the crime vlogs have a kind of impact on the people, you know. Both positive and negative. Because the negative side of it is what is being influenced. You understand? The people them who they do wickedness, them want to make sure say them reach the crime vlog people for talk about them. And you hear them things in the social conversations. You understand? And you hear them in the expressions what we have. See? So one of our expression is through music, our poetry. You see me I say? How we deal with one another, the style them what come out. The kind of talk them where get influenced in the place and everybody use certain kind of talk and them talk their trend and this the style and this are the way how we do things. If you notice, the darkness did get a strong run differently still. And the darkness take one strong influence on the people them. So the shot of them want to make it like them want to outshine them one another. One time you hear this community are the most murderous community, that community are the most murderous community. And each and every one of them people there upon them negative vibration there and make it seem like them want to outshine whatever negativity was there before. So people get more ruthless, more wicked. People become more bad mind. People become more envious. People become more treacherous. So that negative energy there, it will have one strong influence. And that negative energy there is what we see a portray in the social media and how people operate in a real life. So it shifts the paradigm. Remember, say we are all one with nature, you know. See? So while we are do wickedness, and I think wickedness, and I craft wickedness, and I speak wickedness, we are create one reality. See? And the reality what we create, it take us far away from the divine energy. It take us far away from ourselves. So we become our own enemy. We become the worst thing to ourselves. And Jamaica, they cry out. The universe cry out. But more so, Jamaica, they cry. May I talk about the land. We ancestors. The energy, the vibration, what we have put out, it will make Jamaica, they cry. See? We want to pay attention to the negative energy them what they going out. And a long time we out here burn the fire here, you know, and we are telling people them say, look, you see, we create our own we create our own reality by the way how we think, the things and what we talk and put out in the universe, and all of them things there. Because when people come on the internet, you know, and them put out certain vibration and them threaten each other, the people them who they watch and observe them things there, we are living to the vibration, we are living to the energy, we are give life to them energy there. Cause watch now, when we see the beef them are going on the internet, people are cuss one another. People are threaten one another. And we see the blatant disregard for life where people just unalive one another. Seeing? And as spectators, we out here are living to it, and we are wish we see it happen same way, because we are say, alright, make we see if him really go keep up with what him a threaten about. Let me see how bad him is right now. Let me see if then go get a comeback. Let me see if no retaliation go on. And we give in to all of them negative vibration there, and we are create the energy around us. And now we just get lost into the darkness there. The things them what we see are go on with nature, I deal with certain kind of way, is a wake up call for we. You see, if we not pay attention differently still, if we not wake up from we slumber, some wickeder things go happen, because we are give out that wicked energy there, we are give out that wicked vibration there, we are create them wickedness there around us. The influence from the crime are create the monsters in the youth them. The way how the police or the government or how the system deal with the people them, it a create monsters. And the monsters, them are rise and them are give in to the negative vibration there. And they make the earth a cry, cause too much blood a bleed upon the earth. Jamaica is not a war ground, you know. No civil war now go on in a Jamaica, none of them sitting there, you know. But oh, it's so easy for we hurt with one another. Oh, it's so easy for we give in to them negative energy there. And we just disregard the positive, the righteous. We disregard the divine energy. So we start to act like I said, there is no God, there is no higher power over us. We are the power. We not see ourselves as part of the divine energy, you know. We are see ourselves as the divine energy. So we become devils. You see me I say? We are see ourselves as what them should call God. So we not care. We disregard life. We disregard people. We disregard everything that is righteous. And we just give in to that darkness. And now the earth a cry out. If you look across the world differently still, as I say, it's not a local thing, it's an international thing, it's a global thing. Things are happening across the world where it new to a lot of people. A lot of young people might see it and see what they go on as normal because they are part of the change. So them not see no difference in it. But you see, we who live through all these changes, we are see it and we understand, say, there's a shift in the paradigm. And we need to get back to what we used to do. We need to get back to the positive energy there. Jamaica, the geographical location the differently still, you know, the Caribbean differently still, you know. I want the item for know say the Caribbean is not a simple place on earth differently still, you know. Seeing? The Caribbean was a part of what them call the Atlantis in a brethren. Where greatness happened. One of the greatest civilization ever created on earth. It was there in the Caribbean. The part where them call the Atlantis. So Jamaica one part of the Atlantis. That's why so much positive vibration. That's why so much energy flow from the island differently still. Because we are come from a lineage of greatness. But we take on some different kind of influence. And the different kind of influence what we take on, it bring one darkness over we differently still. And we lose ourselves. So nature now, they cry out. The earth a cry out. Yo. You see the little thing we're going with Jayden Smith over there in Manchester. I don't know if people pay attention to this thing and take it serious for what it is differently still. But you see that what you see going with Jayden differently still. It never happen. Jayden never get hurt. Seeing? Jayden never get hurt. I wonder if you don't realize the destruction start from Manchester. Before the hurricane land in a bridging, and Manchester, the waters start to run from, you know. Me I see videos where water mash up road, I come down where people I say them never see water run in a them the place there. Me now say things not change and how them structure certain things and all kind of different things not happen. But it a tell me something. Me don't know if it a tell anybody else anything. But you see the wickedness what take over with people them, and the wickedness what reach Jayden, we don't know for sure what exactly happened, but we know say some wickedness happened to the youth. It make the universe cry. It make Jamaica ball out. You see the influence and the impact of what happened to the youth. How it ripple across the world like a storm differently still. You see the amount of people who cry out for the youth differently still. We not fear take what we see a go on in front of our face for any kind of joking thing differently still. You see, if you start to live by certain kind of levels, a whole heap of vibration come to you. The universe speak to you. Cause me I got you a little thing from where you know. Trust me. If Auntie Pauline went sit down right beside me, she would then tell you say a true. If my wife went sit down right beside me right now, she would tell you say a true. But me just feel one energy like me I say something bad go happen. And me glad me express it to them, you know. Cause me express it to my wife, me express it to Auntie Pauline. Me I tell her say me feel like say something go happen. Me just get a feeling that like you go get one bad news differently still. And then few weeks, me I talk about few weeks, probably a couple days after we are hear about the hurricane and the development of the hurricane and then kind of sitting there. But me I tell you say, me feel that vibration, me feel the energy, me feel it coming. Cause me I say we people them get too vile, too vicious differently still, and we are living to the dark energy, the dark frequency that where we are tap into. It not good, it not done no good for we differently still. It a make the earth cry out, it a make the universe a cry out, it a make nature a cry out. And as me say differently still, we are create that destructive reality the differently still. So you see from the destruction what we are create, we have to see ourselves now for rebuild, not only rebuild physically, not only rebuild the infrastructures, but we have to rebuild with self. We have to rebuild our spiritual connection with the divine. We have to wake up. The wickedness them what we are practice differently still. In a good for we. And as me say differently still, we live through the changes and we see the difference in how people used to operate. We see how our granny and our foreparents used to operate. That generation there, them old people there, the people them what we are call old people, them used to operate in a vibration where them connect with the divine. Whether we call them Christian or religious people or whatever, the Rasta, the people them who deal with spirituality, we see the rich connection in a them time that we feel the vibration in a them time that. When last one see one set a Rasta, they run the reggae music. And the music and our poetry are part of our expression, what influence us the most. When last we see that? If we pay attention closely, even the Christian churches become something different. The political movements them become something different. Seeing? One time PNP used to champion for socialism. Them things they change to liberalism. And a two different sitting them there. One time the GLP used to look out for people in a certain kind of way. And them a deal with capitalism same way. But the greed has been magnified. And it's not a Jamaica thing. It's a global thing. So all of them things, all of them ideologies, they were where we used to grow up and understand. Them things that change into something different. The religion them change into something different. We are here different expressions in our old people pray, in our old people worship and all of them things. And we are see the difference, we are hear the difference, we are see a lot of different influence into our thing. And it will bring one darkness over our people. The darkness here what we are go through differently still is a thing where we have to make one spiritual turn differently still. I don't know how much of the item ever watch the series upon Netflix called The Dark Crystal. You see, if the item have Netflix, mother advise them the item for watch the movie there named Dark Crystal. See? And it's just about some people who live on one planet where they would call. Me don't remember exactly, but let's say the planet called Ra. See? Them live on Ra and some other people come, you understand, or a different kind of life form just come in upon them and invade them place and start to change the whole thing. So negativity take over the place. The crystal used to protect Ra and give light to Ra. But the keeper of the light, what you then call the shaman, or the Yoda, them trick the person and have them a think about out in a space and I show them how the cosmos operate and them kind of thing there. So the person get lost into paying attention to what going around there, and them suck out all of the energy out of Ra and just change the whole thing and just, you understand, the influence where the crystal used to have on the planet, it changed and darkness take over, everything start to destroy. If you watch the series, the different is still, as me say, in a most me think them, or some of my videos, me talk how much me like cartoon. Cause you see cartoons different still are animations. The powers that be, them tell you a lot of truth, a whole heap of the real truth where hidden in a society get revealed in a cartoon or in some movie where it seem like I say some fool or some stupidness. Seeing? But you see the real movie them what them want to make you feel like I say some real thing there. So them one where them a push like certain kind of way and them the garbage come out in it. But you see if you want to know the real truth where they go on in the earth, pay attention to the movies where they might just present like some little fairy tale and them kind of things there. The cartoon them and them kind of things there. If you then pay attention to them things there, you then see the amount of hidden knowledge where them revealing of them things there. Seeing? So as I say people, a time for we rebuild. As them say, the only way from down is up. And sometimes we have to destroy for rebuild. So Jamaica, we depend with destruction time. We are go through with destruction. Seeing a time for we rebuild, and not only rebuild the infrastructures, the houses, put back the business them in place. A time for we as a people rebuild with spiritual side, rebuild the natural positive way how we used to live. Get back to that old time righteous way of living. You see me I say? Because our thoughts and our influence and our action have a lot to do with the universe, the nature, and everything that is around us that give and sustain life. So people, wanna go and bless upon yourself. Give thanks to the time for watch the video. Comment in the comment section and tell me what you think differently still. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, just click the subscription button and give thanks. Rastafari bless.